Ricycle here. I'm going to try something new. I'm actually going to be behind the camera and using both hands. You're probably wondering, if you're a subscriber, how do I do this? I usually film with a GoPro. Well, I made a chest mount. I'm going to do a better review on the Bradley Kimura 5 because when I first got it, I did the review basically, a couple months after, which isn't enough. Well, not even a couple months. Probably a month or two after I did it, so not a good review. Now that I have more experience with it, I'll give you a proper review. First of all, maybe it's because I got the polished version, but it's a very slick. It slides right out of my hand. Obviously, that was pretty exaggerated, but when my hand's not actually like clammy and it's not hot like it is now, it would just slide right out. I don't like that. Also, the handles, very thin. Look at that. Very thin. Obviously, that's not a good comparison. Give me a second. I'm trying to look. Let me think. Yeah. Just get keys. Everyone has keys. It's very thin. Okay. It's so thin that actually it's nice rounded edges. I like that. It's very thin that if you're learning twirls, you can twirl and it'll actually, hold on, let me see if I can do this right. It'll actually spin by accident like that. So your twirl is now, upside down. So instead of this, it goes like this by accident. This is very acceptable, especially when you're doing scissors and stuff. I'm not ballsy enough to do scissors right now. I barely learned the trick. So yeah. What else? Very thin, flow-through design, very cool. So if it's dirty, you can just get a, microfiber towel and just go through the handles like that. Clean it, done. Also, the weight, when I first got it, not enough weight in the back. So I put some pellets in there, BB pellets. As you can tell, I'm a pretty shitty flipper. But I put some pellets in the back so it weighs a little more. I had to Loctite it twice because I didn't do it correctly. So blade plays like that. It used to be like that, brand new. But as I play with it more, it got a lot looser. Loctite it wrong, so it went like whoosh. You can actually pass the handle. Like right now I have to force it, but I Loctite it again. This is the second time I Loctite it, so it's better. I didn't Loctite the latch until I kept flipping and it eventually got loose and it bugged me, so I tired of tightening all the time. I just Loctite it and it was super tight. Now it actually flows. Still not enough, See? But cool thing is when I first got it, I can just squeeze and it falls right out. Like that. So, I mean, spring latch is nice, but as long as you can do this, that's just as good. What else? Blade. Love the blade shape. Full flat ground. Love it. Great slicer. I use this as, kitchen knife all the time. And because I got the polished version, it's a little more prone, or it's not as prone to rust. I got the polished version mainly because when I first got it, I gotta stop doing that trick. It's bugging the hell out of me. When I first got it, it was, I think, $95. And the regular one was about $90. With shipping, it's $94. I was like, you know what? I'll just buy, I'll just spend $99. This was the polished one. It was $99. Regular is $95. I thought I'll just spend $4 more, get free shipping, because Blade HQ, everything's that's $99 up is free shipping. So right when I got this, a week later, the regular one dropped down to $80. So that was gay. Yeah. Oh, I don't know if you can see that, but the blade tip is bent. It's bent that way, like that. I don't know if you can see it. But yeah, I used it to pry open a coconut. So also, I'm getting a new butterfly knife because I'm tired of this one. The steel is way too soft. It had some chips in it. It got chips in it very easily. I mean, I don't even know. I did flipping, and I dropped the knife, and it apparently landed on a rock or something, and it just chipped. Fuck! It chipped my blade, so that sucked. And even when I taped it to get used to the very thin handles, I hated it. And it's super slippery. Maybe I just got the polishers and that's why, I don't know. But when I taped it, and every time I dropped it, and I took off the tape, I had to resharpen it. Because, fuck, it doesn't hold its edge very well. I don't know. Damn it, I'm a horrible flipper today. Fuck. Maybe I can't do it with this chest mount on me. Balance is very well actually, and I think that's about it, because you don't watch a review for specs. You can get that somewhere else. You can get specs anywhere. You watch it to know what's good about this knife and what's bad. Honestly, if I knew it, I mean, it costs $80 right now because you're buying it on Blade HQ. $80. I think it's pretty good. The latch it used to come real tight. Now it's pretty loose. I mean, it's not too loose, but it's a little easier to, fall out. I don't know how to pronounce his name, but I used Sung Wei or something like that. I used his system as EDC Baosong, like this. And I just clipped this end to my jeans, like that. And once in a while, right now it's pretty tight because I tightened back up the latch right there, latch screw. But it used to just, I actually tightened that pretty hard. Yeah, it used to just pop open really easily. So I had to retighten that. I think you have to over-tighten that to make sure this doesn't come off. But for $80, I think it's pretty good. But for $100, I would just shell out the extra 20 and get a B200, which I am getting. 154 cm steel, so it's a lot harder than this 14C 28N China steel. It is torque bits, and it's flush actually with the handle. Sandwich style flow through. I already said that. So I think I already talked about everything. As you can see, got a bunch of scratches on it, well used. And it's Bradley Kimura, made by Kershaw. Kershaw actually made these for Bradley, if you don't know that already. And there's my, review. Hopefully this video is better. You guys tell me what you think about the chest mount recording. Later.